Hello and welcome, Highlanders and Highlander families. Welcome to your UCR Mental Health Services and Resources Orientation. My name is Dr. Liz Mondragon. I am the Counseling Center's director and a licensed psychologist. I wanted to start by talking about what CAPS does. CAPS is Counseling and Psychological Services. And what we do is we provide one-on-one talk therapy that's different than other kinds of counseling that you might have heard of. And often people might get confused about what we do. And what we do is again, a little bit different. We also support students in couples therapy. So if both students are needing to come in and do treatment, we do group therapy. So if there are people who share an interest in getting support together, they can have that service at CAPS. We're also here for consultation. We can consult with our campus community, but also with parents if you have concerns about your students. One thing that's really important to remember is our services are free. And currently we are providing services remotely. We're open 8 to 5. So I want to talk a little bit about some common misconceptions about counseling. First thing is that counseling is only for people who are very sick or crazy or having severe emotional reactions. The reality is that everyone has struggles in life, and life is complicated. And so we all might need a help and an assistance at one time or another. Counseling is only for people who are weak or having character flaws or not doing what they should be doing. Actually, asking for help, as you know, is very hard. It's very challenging, and often it goes against our beliefs about ourselves or our culture. Change will happen right away and is easy, and that is very untrue. As we know, it's very difficult to make changes, and often change can be difficult, and doing treatment can be harder as we're going through it before we get to feeling better. One thing that people are often asking about is our staff and how diverse they are. The fact is, we are very diverse. We differ by age, by ethnicity, by cultural influence, languages, and so there's a large variety of staff that you will meet at CAPS. Many people think that going to counseling will fix my problems, answer all my questions, and the truth is that's not what we do. What we do is we want to support our clients in being able to be their own therapist and support and access their own inner strength. And the last thing I wanted to make sure that people are aware of is that coming to counseling is really simple, and we're here for you. Many people believe that it takes a long time to get therapy, but the truth is you can get access to us even today in this environment within a day or two. And we definitely are only a phone call away.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Pemberton. I'm a licensed clinical social worker at Counseling and Psychological Services. I just want to talk to you a little bit more of some of our CAPS services. During the COVID-19 pandemic, all CAPS services will be provided via mental health therapy, which is phone and secure video conferencing. Individual and group therapy appointments are available for UCR registered students, as long as those students are located in California. To schedule an appointment, it's really easy. Call CAPS at 951-827-5531 and select option 2 and leave a message. Administrative staff will call you back within 30 minutes or less between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. We are working very hard for the fall to be able to create direct phone services so we won't have to pick the options and leave messages. But for right now, while we're dealing with the campus closure and COVID, we do have to work with figuring out if we're going to hit option 2 or option 1. So let me talk a little bit about why you would choose option 1. If you're having urgent needs for urgent services and you need to talk to a counselor immediately and cannot wait the 30 minutes for a call back, you can call the 951-827-5531 number and then select option 1. This is to speak to a crisis counselor. Please remember, if you're trying to schedule appointments, you need to select option 2 and try not to leave a message on option 1. CAPS is free for all registered UCR students, regardless of insurance. I really want to reiterate that. Oftentimes people think that if they have private insurance, they can't use our services, but no, it's based on your registration. So please feel free to call us if you're a registered student. I also want to let you know that we are licensed mental health professionals, and because of our license, we provide and must provide confidential services to students and guarantee that confidentiality so the students have a private space to discuss their concerns openly. Of course, if you have immediate concerns about safety for your students, please call our University of California Police Department, UCPD, at 951-827-5222, or you can call 911 if for any reason you're concerned about the safety of the student. For non-urgent consultations, questions, or appointments, remember it's that 827-5531 option 2, and we will return your call as soon as possible. If you have an urgent need for a consultation, there's no immediate threat for safety, none of those issues of concern in terms of that, but you do want to speak to a counselor immediately and cannot wait to be called back, please call the same number and select option 1 to speak to that crisis counselor. Oftentimes people wonder what would be a reason to consult, or why would I call for a consultation? Some examples might be noticing that a student has changes in functioning that are concerning you, like not eating, not getting out of bed, not taking care of themselves like they normally would. Maybe they've been through a traumatic event recently, or they're suffering from a loss. If a student is talking to you or writing about thoughts about hurting themselves, someone else, or even thoughts of suicide or ending their life, that would be a great reason to call Counseling Center and consult with a licensed therapist.
안녕하세요. 리홈. أهلا وسهلا. خوش آمد. I would like to welcome all the new Highlanders and parents to the counseling centers. I would like to talk about what if you are staying in some state other than California. As you know, because of the COVID-19, we physically distance ourselves for the safety reason, but we're hoping that socially we keep connecting. And we did that, and we are connected to our students, even though we are not physically on campus, but we are here and we are accessible. Now, when we moved to this form of therapy, we had one issue, and that was that California practitioners, they are supposed to give their therapy sessions to residents of California. And some of our students, they had to move out to a different state because that's where they come from. And we are working as an entire UC system, advocating for getting that barriers over, and we can reach out to our students who are outside California. However, there is another way to get reconnected with the treatments and with the therapy, and that is through livehealthonline.com. You can register as if you have USHIP, and if you don't have USHIP, you might be able to get connected through your own private insurance. We also have many useful hotlines for international students, and they are all listed on our website. And particularly, I would like to emphasize that there are hotlines specialized for LGBTQ and trans, and they are also available on our website. One particular hotline, which is a warm line, is peer provided to peer. So this is nice just to talk to someone that is in the same kind of age group, and just a peer-to-peer consultation, and that is available to you. The phone number is listed on our website. Please go ahead and take advantage of all the resources that CAPS is providing. Have a nice day. We'll see you soon.
Hello, my name is Sarah Gahn. I'm the Outreach Coordinator for Counseling and Psychological Services. We are anxious to get back to our offices on campus and want to reiterate that during this time, we are very accessible via telemental health. When we do get back to campus, we are up the hill adjacent to Lot 15 and in the Student Health Services building. Some additional resources available to you on our website that look at how to help and respond to students who may be in distress or needing support and reached out to you. If you would like some very good information on resources available and what to do when your student reaches out to you, please consider these resources. And that concludes today's session. We hope that you are feeling more confident about the services offered at CAPS and how to access those services. We hope that your student's journey will be a successful one here at UCR, and we look forward to serving you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.